Very pleased, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we came here to win. I mean, we came here wanting to atone for a disappointing performance last week, and I thought we did that. I still thought Fremantle really, I mean, they put us under enormous pressure early, and you know, we struggled to get through that, but I was really proud of our guys, the way they persisted and got the result in the end.
Given the guys you had out and the size of the challenge coming across here against a good side, one of the best wins since you've been at the club?
Yeah, I'd say so. But I mean, we've been building really strongly, and you know, we've always had faith in our playing group, and because of the type of, not because of their ability, but because of the character of them. And you know, we've been unable to get the job done at times, certainly in 2013, on the back of maturity, probably physically, emotionally, mentally. And you know, we're now starting to see that guys can persist through some adversity and do that. So I mean, I'm really pleased for them. I'm really pleased for our supporters, and I'm really pleased for the players.
You had a lot of close games last year. Can you talk about what you learned from those and how that's helping you this year?
Well, you can practice it all you like, the scenarios in tight games, but quite often in the tight games, it's the emotional state that can get you. And it didn't get us in every close game last year, but it certainly got us in a couple. And so you've got two things you can do. You can drop your bundle and cry over spilt milk, or you can do something about it. And our guys are pretty determined. Another determined effort tonight.
And going into this game, there was a lot of focus on the Harvey-Crowley match-up. Can you just talk about how you viewed that match-up and the character that Harvey showed?
Wow. When you have a crack at him, and you know, he's been beaten before. I mean, it's not often, but in his, what has he played, 366 games? He's been beaten before, not regularly, but he always comes back. Clinton Jones did a number on him in 2010. It was my second game ever, coaching North, and Burma was kept to 5 possessions. The next week against West Coast, he had it 45 times. So he comes back and he looks forward to the challenge. And I think Ryan mentioned it in the pre-season that he looked up the fixture and couldn't wait to play North. Burma didn't say anything, but I can tell you what he felt.
And just for the rest of the teammates then to see Harv's come out and get 11 touches in the first quarter, what does that do, you know, in terms of uplifting the rest of the side?
Well, it's like any team. I mean, a lot of teams get accused sometimes of relying on their good players, which is pretty silly when you think about it. Most teams rely on their good players. But when your leaders are leading the way, you know, the rest fall into line. So I thought Petrie and Harvey, Dal Santo were really important for us.
Do you feel like you run over the top of every team at the moment? You're running home games really well.
Yeah, well, it's been a challenge. I mean, we've had some short breaks and travels the last 3 weeks, and so have Fremantle. So no, you know, I don't think any side would. And knowing Ross and knowing Fremantle, they won't be putting up any excuses either. But I think it's something that we need to build. I mean, I don't think we've proven much yet. You know, we've had some good results against Port Adelaide and 2 good results interstate, but I don't think there's enough evidence there to draw a solid conclusion.
How did you see Aaron Black appear to injure his shoulder early, and Johnson made a bit of contact with him there? Did you see that incident when you going on?
No, I just saw the aftermath. The guys, we didn't bother going back because on the vision that we have, because the physios were pretty confident he'd be fine. So didn't see the actual incident, but he's no problems now.
What's your thoughts on Goldstein's performance tonight? The Dockers have monstered teams in the ruck this year up until today, and he held his own.
Yeah, he was terrific. He really competed against. You know, I think even the ruckman Goldie would say is the best ruckman in the competition in Sandilands, and Clark's very able backup. He was terrific tonight. Really good. Really pleased for him.
Just with the close finishes, and this year you beat Port in a close one, and then tonight in 4. Is it something you can use now and you'll use with your teams? Like, this is where it comes, is the improvement we've made? Yeah,
I don't want to. I mean, we talked about non-stop in the pre-season where we were concerned, and there's not a lot we can say. You know, all we could say is, look, you know, we'll look forward to the challenge next time we're confronted with that situation, and we look forward to rectifying it. So we've just got to keep doing that. But that doesn't mean we're going to win every close game for the rest of the year or 2 years down the track. We've just got to keep what our focus on, because we've won interstate. We haven't done that very well the last couple of years, but that hasn't been a focus. Winning the close games hasn't been a focus. What's been a focus is becoming a good side, because what good sides do is they win interstate and they win the close ones. So it's first things first for us.
So you said there's not enough evidence yet to get carried away or whatnot. You've just beaten last year's round one on their home turf. What else do you need to see to give you that?
A win like that in the finals would be nice. But, you know, we're round 6. I mean, there's just not... The footy coverage at the moment is incredible. I mean, Hawthorn have been fantastic this year, but Essendon probably should have beaten them. But now, you know, one week you're a great side, the next week you're terrible. We've experienced that. So, you know, we've just got to really work really hard on producing that sort of effort every game. And if we do that, I think we'll be okay.
Do you get anyone back next week?
Well, we've got our 3 reigning best and fairest winners who will all, I imagine, declare themselves available. Swallow will play on Sunday. I'll go and watch him play in the VFL. Thompson will come back, but Tippett was terrific and Grimer was terrific. So hopefully we'll have some really tough decisions to make.
And Wells is the other one. Do you think he'll get up?
Should be right. Yeah, he should be right. But I mean, he was very sore during the week, so we made the call reasonably early that he wouldn't play and backed in the 22 that came across. So the 22 got the job done. So possession's 9/10 of the law usually.
William Anthony got close this week.
Yeah, really close. Yeah, he's been in really good form. He's just continuing to knock down the door, and it's like Joel Tippett. It's only going to be a matter of opportunity for him if he keeps going the way he's going.
There's going to be some sore boys out of this from both sides out of today. How did you pull up injury-wise? Any early indication?
Really good. I mean, we used our sub really late, you know, not until the last quarter, because there was no one with any worries at all. So, yeah, they pulled up really well as far as I know.
What does Swallow need to do Sunday to stand up and get hoping one game is enough for him?
No, he's hoping one game's enough. I mean, he's got to go down and he's ticked all the boxes. We're super confident that he's ready to play. Number one, he's got to get through the game, but then, you know, he's got to get through the game with enough form to push someone out of the senior side at the moment. So, but he's our captain, you know, and we're really looking forward to getting him back, but we've got to get him back at his best. Thanks, guys.